how to find and seize opportunities, the way the wealthy do it, the way the happy do it. There's no such thing as a tailor-made opportunity. There's no such thing as a tailor-made opportunity. There is no such thing as a tailor-made opportunity. You will never find an opportunity that is just right for you. Which is why if you don't take that opportunity, someone else just takes it. It's not just right for them either. And yet they took it and they became a multimillionaire. They became married to a swimsuit model. They became a astronaut, a medical doctor from Harvard, and a mathematician from UCSD, and a Navy SEAL. There's an actual guy like that. I'm not kidding you. Google those four things. NASA astronaut, Navy SEAL, mathematician, medical doc, Harvard medical. Google it. There's a dude that did all those things, and he's like, I think he's like 30 something years old. It when that news article about him came out, there were guys. One of my favorite comments underneath him, underneath that post, was, I can't put it into words exactly the same way this guy did it. The way he wrote it was hilarious. But the commenter said, I admit, he said something like, my wife is better off with him, so I'm sending her, or something like that. Anyway, it was hilarious. I destroyed it. I chopped it in half, and it's a horrible rendition of his hilarious comment. But there are people who take exactly the same situation you were offered and turn it into millions of dollars, turn it into the happiest of lives, and you had first dibs on it. You had the ability to do it. What normally happens when an opportunity comes along? It's not enough money. The people I'd have to work with, it's just not right. I have to move. Moving's not for me. The amount of expertise necessary, I don't quite have that yet. I'm not quite as much of an expert as I think I'd need to fill that opportunity. What are those? What are those things that you just said? You might think that those are conditions. You might think that, hey, if I had the financial situation, if I had the team situation, if I had the location situation, if I had all these conditions filled, I would take that opportunity and I would kick ass. But you know what those things are? They are excuses for not seizing your destiny. Those are excuses for having no balls. You don't need more funding. You don't need a better team. You don't need more education. You don't need a specific geographic location for this opportunity. What you need are more balls. You're just afraid of changing your life. And that's totally normal. That's totally natural. Everybody's afraid of life-changing conditions. Why? It's unfamiliar. Everyone's afraid of unfamiliar situations, even a little bit. Sure. The bold, the courageous can relish and love unfamiliar situations and thrive in it, but that doesn't mean they're not afraid. That little bit of fear is also what makes it so fun. Why do you think kids love haunted houses? It's innate in us, in human beings. A little bit of fear is fun. So it's okay to be afraid of changing your life, of leveling up your life, of possibly losing all your friends because you're 10 times richer than them. But do not lie to yourself and say, that opportunity wasn't for me because it didn't have A, B, C, and D, and E. conditions. Be honest with yourself and say, hey, I'm just chicken shit. That's why I didn't take that opportunity. Because honest self-knowing is the beginning of growing a pair of balls. There are no perfect opportunities. There is no opportunity wherein every single condition you want filled is pre-filled for you. An opportunity is not there to make your life easier, smoother, streamlined. Opportunities are there to make your life painful as hell. Opportunities are there to make your life as difficult and challenging as a motherfucker. It's only after you dominate and conquer that opportunity that did not have all the conditions that you wanted that you get to have your millions of dollars, your supermodel wife, or your supermodel husband, or whatever you want. But when you come into contact with that opportunity, the moment you get that opportunity, that's when your hardships begin. Don't expect an opportunity to make you comfortable. This is the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. This is the difference between you and the people that see opportunities differently than you. If you see an opportunity and say, no, it wasn't an opportunity, it was a non-opportunity because it's so difficult and challenging, what you've done is said, no, that's not a pearl. It's surrounded by like this clam oyster thing. No, that's not a diamond. It's underneath tons and tons, megatons of earth. No, that's not gold. It's at the bottom of a mountain. That can't be gold. You see what I'm saying? There are no such things as custom-made opportunities. To be able to identify and seize opportunities that can help you that enable you to level up your life. Change your definition of what an opportunity is. Opportunities are there to make you very, very uncomfortable.